It is your Classic Metal Show right here on theclassicmetalshow.com from the Freak Show release. That is the Bullet Boys with THC Groove. And kicking off the show tonight, we heard XYZ from their Letter to God release with Tango. And a guy who wants to tango with me for the next 5.5 hours, my good friend and partner, Chris Aiken. What's going on, Chris?
Well, first of all, thanks for waking me up. Jesus, I might have slept through the show tonight.
You're just dragged out, huh?
Dude, I don't know what it is. I mean, you know me, dude. No matter what time I'm up till, I'm still up at like 7. And I slept this morning till 11 o'clock. You know, I got home last night from doing, I was doing the Metal Command with Tony Webster until about 3 in the morning. And I slept straight through, which never happens. And then I got up at like 11, which never happens. And then I was up like 4 hours. I was like, fuck this. I'm going back to bed. And I literally slept until you called.
Nice.
Like, hey, this is good. I'm wide awake at this point.
All right. Well, you're pulling the Neeley hours because on the weekend, believe me, when I can convince my mind that there's nothing to do and nowhere to go or no responsibilities to take care of, I can sleep until I wake up.
See, I wish I had that capability, but for this one day, I'll take it because, as you know, sometimes I don't get 11 hours or 12 hours of sleep in a week.
Right.
So to get it all in one day, I'll take it.
Sure. Well, we are back. I am back from my L.A. excursion from last week.
Yeah, how was that? Fun?
Yeah, we will cover that in depth. I will give you the blow-by-blow, of the 3.5 days, more or less, that I was in L.A.
Cool. I'm sure it was fun.
It was a great time. It was probably one of the best times I've had in L.A.
You weren't dragged down by a snotty cunt this time?
No, not at all. Actually, I was treated very well. I was treated in a very VIP way, and everybody was very friendly. And it was overall, it was a very good time.
There were no ungrateful bitches on the ride back with you?
Not at all.
Wow.
Not at all. Everybody acted like an adult. Everybody was friendly. Everybody, acted like they were supposed to. And, I was very pleased with the trip from the time that I left on Wednesday night till the time I came home Sunday night.
It's almost like your previous trip to LA, but in like Bizarro World format.
Yeah, it's like 180 degrees.
Amazing.
Yeah. But I am back. L.A. was great. I can't believe it's already been a week.
Ugh.
The week just goes by so quickly.
I know, and you're like, oh, I hate this fucking Chicago, right?
Well, I hate it anyway.
Right.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that,
yes. This
week, where that I work close to the epicenter of where all the shootings go on in Chicago.
Oh yeah, it's scary to go to your neighborhood.
It is. It's very unfortunate, but this week, right past my building, was a police chase, and they were chasing one of those cars with the big 22-inch rims.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean?
Spinners. Nice.
Went blowing by my building. Now the speed limit on the road outside my building.
Right.
30 miles an hour.
Okay.
This car had to have been doing 100 plus.
100 through that neighborhood?
Oh, easily.
Like right there by like where all those train tracks and everything?
Yes. Yes.
Surprised the guy didn't leave his axles there with those train tracks.
10 Chicago police cars blowing down the road after this guy.
Holy shit.
I mean, they went after this guy. They turned the corner because the corner of my building is right on the corner of an intersection.
Okay.
And they turned the corner. Some went straight. Some turned the corner. And the sirens and the lights and the speed and it was just ridiculous.
Right. It was a white guy driving that vehicle.
Yeah, of course it was.
I thought so.
Yeah. But I was thinking summer hasn't even really officially started yet.
Yeah.
This is what we're in for.
I know. I'm just curious if you bothered to check What was the temperature that day?
This was on Thursday, so the temperature was almost 90.
So it was starting to get hot.
Yes.
And sure enough, the assholes acted like it was hot.
Yes. Global warming has more consequence than just destroying the earth.
Yeah, it makes people act like dickheads.
Yeah. Especially people of a certain refractive color.
What color is that? Blue?
It basically absorbs that heat.
What color absorbs heat? Yellow? 'Cause it's like the sun. Are we talking about some Asian fellas here?
We are, because it's a big Asian population around here.
There's a big Asian population right there by you.
Sure. Yeah. So, it was got a little exciting this week.
So is that your scientific evaluation there, that black people act silly because they hold more heat?
Well, I'm going by that article that basically we read about a month ago. That they were basically blaming the climate change on the activities of certain individuals.
Written by liberal Liberstein.
Yeah, more or less. More or less.
Yeah, they should be excused for that.
Yes.
They're more hot than you, so therefore they're allowed to act like fucking dickheads.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Yep. So anyway, last week, in my absence here on the Classic Metal Show,
yes,
you conducted the show with Rob Kern of Loud, Drunk, and Angry.
Yep.
And also our good friend Bill Peters, who has hosted the Metal on Metal show for over 30 years.
Oh, isn't that crazy?
So you've had some veteran people with you.
Yes.
Probably one of the best solo, I won't even call it a solo show, a non-Neeley show that I've ever heard.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was very good. I listened to all the podcast segments. It was a lot of fun. It was entertaining for me to listen to it. And you had some good, worthy co-hosts.
Yeah, those guys are good. And, dude, I'm sure you probably heard it in one of the early segments, but I was getting emails about, these guys better not bring any of that FCC-friendly shit to the show. And I was like, man, they must not know OMOM at all.
Yes.
I forget that we have a different era, and they don't realize that Rob is one of the original CMS guys.
He is.
I mean, like back... he was like
2004.
Right, he was like in with the first wave of internet. Right?
He was back in the United Rock Radio days.
Right. So I mean, and as he pointed out, he's the guy that coined what, Hail and Kill.
Hail and Kill. He ended one of his calls with Hail and Kill, and we basically made a whole bit out of that.
Right.
About how it would be fun to be in a boardroom, being all buttoned down and just very conservative, and you basically address your colleagues in the boardroom with Hail and Kill.
That's right. Yeah, no, it was a good show. It was fun, and it went screaming by. It was so fast.
As it always does when it's a good show. It goes by very quickly.
Exactly.
So anyway, I did listen to the show.
Cool.
I did listen to the very beginning of the show because I was in Hollywood. I was on my way out to see Metal Church and Armored Saint at the Whiskey.
Okay.
And being that the car that I rented had a Bluetooth hookup, I was able to, basically hook the speaker up to the car stereo and listen, via the Bluetooth.
Oh, that's cool.
In the car. And so I was driving, listening to the CMS.
Right.
So, I love technology, dude. I just love it. The fact that you don't have to listen to FM. You don't have to listen to AM. You don't have to listen to satellite if you don't want to.
Nope.
And you can actually tune into a live streaming show, which the CMS obviously is.
Sure.
And listen to it in real time.
It's really amazing how far we've come. Even did you ever see this coming, like when we took it to the internet?
Not at all.
I always thought that it would be people stuck in front of their computers.
Yes.
I never saw, you can just listen to it in your car or whatever.
Sure.
And it's clean. It's more clean in your car than listening to AM or FM anymore.
Well, not only is it clean, but it shows up on the screen on the radio.
Right.
It shows the Classic Metal Show live.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's not only does it have the digital, what do they call that? Digital tags?
Yeah, the digital tags. Sure.
Yeah. Shows the digital tag right on the screen, what you're listening to and all that kind of good stuff.
And then somebody gets in your car and like, Jesus Christ, what is that?
So I was listening